Is the fourth abode related with the nine mind?
Yes. But what I'm
Okay.
saying is the beginning stages of you connecting to the higher mind. So the fourth is the mental. And then as you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9, you're raising up or going through the different realms. But each realm is not like just one layer. It's just to help you kind of like have a full understanding. But each one has many sub levels.
Yeah, those sub levels are the space, matter, and time. Correct.
Not well, space, matter, and time is they're part of what you are experiencing in this three-dimensional world or abode. So they're inseparable. Like they work together in union. You can't have one without the other.
Mm-hmm.
So they're part of that. But as you get outside of what we know as space, matter, and time, it's completely different. But you won't know that obviously because we're trying to explain things from outside people and people, places, and things in
Yes.
to people that are stuck in people, places, and things. But the way you start to get outside of people, places, and things is by way of your mind, because you can then tap into the higher realms and receive information that comes from beyond people, places, and things. And it's only when you start to manifest the information that you're receiving that becomes information, and then you do things or come up with things that everyone looks at you like amazingly. Like, how are you able to do that? This is what Panda Babyanun is doing. And he explains it. He says, I can try and explain to you things in information, but you won't get it. So I have to bring it down to a way that you can understand it and give it to you as information in people, places, and things. And the best you can do is give you things that, even though you're using the restrictions, it's still going to be above everyone else. This is why he's able to, like, will read the Bible or read a verse or read something and be like, show you something that you've looked and it's been in your face for your entire life, but you never saw it. And he's able to do that because he has his barothry gland. He has connection to these higher realms and the beings that reside on these higher realms. So even though, like for example, I'll give you another great example. Everyone in the religious world, in the people, places, and things, would give you a name like God, Allah, Elohim, all these beings that all right, so this is a perfect example, right?
Yes.
Everyone tries to express to you what a deity is, and they will use names like God, Allah, Elohim, all of these names that people have used for years. And
Mm-hmm.
then the master comes along and he says, I'm going to tell you what it is in the higher realms, even using our language, which no one was able to resurrect on the planet as the first language. He's going to say to you, right, the best name you can use is the All. Even though that's
Mm-hmm.
still in English, he has brought something from outside, which is Pa'ut, and brought it down to a level in information as the All. Now, the people prior to hearing that term never thought about that, because when you say the All, even though we're using English, there's nothing more that you can come up with that is better than that. Because the question will be, when you say the All, what people will try and say, what is it? He said, all is. You can't add to it. You can't add to all, because if all is, whatever you're going to add, try to add to it, it's already a part of all. So you can't add to it and you can't take away from it. All is. And even that, a lot of people found it difficult to get their head around. but that was still using English. So there's no better term to use than the all or all. Even though people say, what you mean the God? No, all. All is what? All is. All what? All. Does that make sense what I'm saying to you? How he's
Yes.
able to come along, bring things down to our level. He said, you're asking me to describe a color to you that you don't know, have never seen. So how can I show you or describe that color when you're trapped in a place where what you call colors are made up of three primary colors that mix together to give you all the colors that you've ever seen, and no
Correct.
combination or mixture of those colors is going to give you. And actually he was able to do that because there was, brothers that were working on the land were able to tap into the ancestors, our ancestors that reside on these higher realms or vibrations, and like the master teacher, where his pen is guided by a being, a supreme being that is so powerful and outside of what you comprehend, to bring this affirmation that gets put into the scrolls. So much so that when the master reads the scrolls himself afterwards, he's amazed because he's an avatar, he's a guide, he's being utilized, his pen is guided. So the same way there were brothers that were painting on the land that would mix colors based on the receiving affirmation, and he'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. How did you come up with that color? Because it didn't exist prior to that. So I hope I've given you enough to kind of like make that verse clear. If not, you have to probe and ask
Yeah,
another question.